Hey everyone, this is going to be my guide for taking the shortcut to Zul'Gurub from Darkshire. So first you're going to want to fly to Darkshire, right at the flight path. This is where we're going to start. The reason we're taking this shortcut is because it's actually, Zul'Gurub is right down here. It's actually faster to go through the mountains and jump into the uninstanced Zul'Gurub and walk to the entrance than it is to go all the way back here and around. Another benefit of this is, of course, if you're in a server that's dominated by the other faction, it can be quite difficult sometimes getting into instances while having your world buffs and consumables and stuff like that. If you're coming in the main entrance, it's easy to get killed, whereas if you're coming in the back, there's rarely any people in here, which you'll see. It's easy to get in like that. Of course, this shortcut specifically is going to work best for Alliance because you can fly to Darkshire, whereas Horde are probably going to be flying to Gromgol base camp. So they're going to be coming in this way. They actually have a shortcut where they can come through there and go around the side too. But this is just going to be for the Alliance shortcut. So we're going to go south out of Darkshire and we're going to run to around here where this cave is, this mine. There's some Worgen in there. And I'll go over the landmarks I used to make this very consistent so that you don't have to take a long time trying to traverse through the mountains. So we go up on the mini map, we can see this open spot between these two mountains. This is where the cave is. You know you're in the right spot if you have these Nightbane, Vilefang, Worgens. This is where a lot of mages will do some AoE farming. So we're going to run all the way to the back past this tree. And we're going to keep going up this mountain. And then we have this little notch we can see up here that we can run up. And then we can just kind of keep going up around here. Right? And then around here. And then we're getting towards the back. And where you want to be is you want to see on your mini map that you are right near this little brown area right here. And then we have a lot of options. So we're going to go left actually. And there's this tree we'll go around. Let me zoom in a little so you can see. We go around this tree. We come up on this ledge and we walk across and there's this other tree. Now we can't walk past this, but we can jump past it. And then we're on this little ledge right here. We can see. You can actually, if you're trying to jump, you can fall down a little bit and you'll have to try and jump back up onto this ledge. But if you fall down, you might fall down here, and you're up here, and you won't be able to get back up, so you'll have to go back around. But this jump is very consistent when you do it a lot. So again, we go up around, jump past this tree, get up on this ledge, and then we're just going to run up. And as you run up, you'll see you come up from above the trees, and now you're free. You can go up here. In this part, there's a lot of different ways you can get in. This is the area I jumped down, and the reason is because you take minimal fall damage. You want to be very careful. You can see these ravines around here. Some of these ravines you can fall in, and there's no way to get out because you won't be able to jump out. So you'd have to either hearth or teleport or do something like that. I'm doing this on a mage, so I don't have any fall reduction unless I'm using slow fall. But I'm not going to die doing this. Obviously, if you're doing on this something like a rogue, with the fall reduction, you take a lot less damage. So the landmark I use is this first big green hill right here with this tree behind it. And we're going to run right over to that tree. If you want to take less fall damage, you can fall from a lower spot and you just jump down onto this tree. You take a little bit of fall damage and you jump down again. And we're going to jump down to this pit with this big vine right here. And we're pretty much done now. This one you can actually go out a lot of different ways. If we walk up this full side thing, it's important we go up this one. If we go up this one and you accidentally fall down there, this is one of those spots where you're going to be trapped. But if we go up this one, we can just walk over onto that ledge. We'll take a little bit of fall damage when we do that too. And this is Jindo's room right here. So we can jump off this ledge, take a little bit of damage. If you want to use slow fall for any of those jumps, you can. But now we're in actually where Jindo would be if we were in the instance. So now we're fully in Zul'Gurub. And that was actually very quick. Timing it out, it's a lot faster than going through all the way around through Duskwood and going up the main path. You do take a little bit of damage, but I've never died doing this. I have gotten stuck before from not paying attention and falling off the wrong spot. And if this is the waterfall, where we'd go if you were going around this way when you did the dungeon, if you were going clockwise. And then this is the entrance. And then you can just walk over and you can heal. You can summon people back here if you want to summon your whole raid, and you can see there are people out there past the entrance. And I actually won't be able to go in because I'm not in a raid group, but if you were to walk in here, you would walk in the instance. It'll tell me that I need to be in a raid group. It is also important to note that mages can blink past this if they time it right. And if they do that, you can get through, but you can also get through this way, so people can still come back to kill you from the other side. But that's about it. If you want to see the route coming from this side, let me know and I can make a video for that. Otherwise, this is just going to be a really short guide to save a little bit of time and possibly save your world buffs getting into ZG.